Today we're going to be talking about how to change your registered UK limited company address with Companies House here in the UK. Now this is a common query I do tend to get from time to time with a lot of my clients. Okay, and I'm going to be talking to you about some of the things you actually want to consider before changing your registered UK limited company address. Okay, if you're new to this channel, my name is Tess and I'm a UK based qualified accountant, and on this channel I share a lot of useful resources for small business owners like yourself who are looking to grow profitable businesses. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then do me a favor by giving this video a thumbs up and make sure to hit the subscribe button. Let's consider exactly why you would want to change the registered office address of your company. Now, occasionally from time to time, the directors of a company may decide that they want to change the registered office address of their company due to different things, including relocation as a result of the business's expansion, or maybe there's been a change in rental rates of the current office address that their business was currently using. Irrespective of the decision, it's very, very important for you to follow the right procedures and right protocol when it comes to changing your registered office address. Now, what exactly is your registered company address? The registered company address is the official address of your company, okay? It's also the address for your limited liability partnership, or indeed you have any other legal entity that's registered with Companies House here in the UK. Now, at the point where you're actually registering your limited company, you must provide a registered office address. This particular address is the address where you will receive all communications from, Companies House, HMRC, and also other agencies. Now, one thing you definitely want to bear in mind is the fact that this address is also going to be available publicly, which means it will be in the public domain. Okay, so anyone can actually see this address online. So you definitely want to pay attention to what address you are going to be using as the registered office address for your company. A question you might have is, can you use any address as your registered office address? And I want you to pay attention to two key restrictions here. First restriction you want to pay attention to is the fact that your registered office address must be a real address. This means it must have a postcode. You cannot use an address that is basically a PO box number. The second restriction you want to pay attention to is the fact that the address must be in the same part of the country to which your company was registered in. There are two key ways you can actually change your registered company address. Okay, the first way is by going online and doing it directly. Okay, so when you go online using the link directly in the description box, what you want to do is basically select here where it says online service. This will actually allow you to update your information as quickly as possible. That will then take you to this screen here, okay? And here it basically tells you that you will need the email address and the password you used when you signed up for the Companies House online service. You will also need to remember the authentication code that Companies House actually sent you, okay, in order for you to actually do this quite quickly and easily through the online method. Now, the second way you can do this is by actually submitting a form to Companies House directly, okay? And the name of the form you want to submit is called AD01, okay? And this particular form allows you to change the registered office address for your company, okay? I do want you to pay attention to a couple of things with this particular form, okay? Which is the fact that when you complete this form, you want to make sure that you are basically sending it to the right address. As you can see here on the right hand side where it says where to send, there are 3 different addresses available. So if your company is registered in England and Wales, you want to make sure that you send it to this address here. If your company is registered in Scotland, you want to make sure you send it to this address here. If your company is registered in Northern Ireland, then you send it to this address here. In order for you to do this, you need to make sure you have your company number ready, your company name, the amended office address that you want to use, as well as the director's authorization that this change is actually been authorized. Now, there is no fee to actually submit this particular documentation. Once you've actually filled it out, you simply need to send it to one of the relevant addresses that I showed you on the screen earlier on. Now, running a business can feel very, very daunting as a business owner. So if you'd like to schedule a one-to-one consultation and need any further business advice, then please do make sure you check the direct link down in the description box below. It will also be pinned in the comment section below. Please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. I will see you in my next video.